sollten die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my gorgeous mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Bvlgari Man Wood Neroli, a fragrance for men. But before I talk about that, I will be mentioning my fragrance of the day, and even though it's going to be 30 degrees plus today, I saw this in my bathroom and I had to wear it. Flora Mortis by All Saints. It's like a slightly fresher take on Viktor and Rolf's Spice Bomb. Good performance, very nice tobacco richness with, you know, those sort of Spice Bomb-esque cooking spice notes. But it's also got like a pinch of like citrus up top just to brighten things up a little bit. I love the way this one smells, and I'm usually getting compliments on it as well. It's a little pricey at about $125 Australian, so there are better value fragrances out there. Priceline does have this one on sale occasionally for $105, which makes it cheaper than Spice Bomb. And at that price, I would recommend this over Spice Bomb, but maybe not over Spice Bomb Extreme. Anyways, if you haven't tried this one, all of the All Saints fragrances that I've tried have been incredible. A little on the pricey side, yes, but performance is good, they smell good, and they're great for compliments. So if you haven't checked out Flora Mortis, maybe consider checking it out. So, Wood Neroli. This is 60 ml Eau de Parfum, and I'll just put it alongside Wood Essence for you guys. I've got high hopes for this one. People always talk about how good this one is. I can't remember if I've ever smelt it or not, but yeah, I've got Wood Essence to compare it to, and another fragrance that I know has Neroli in it, 4711. So just going by the packaging, it's pretty basic. Cellophane, yeah, it's a cologne, it's a men's cologne. What more do you expect? And here it is without that cellophane. Came off really easily, so that's nice. There's the opening. It actually looks very similar to Wood Essence. I'll just pull that out of the box for you first. Very similar sort of look. I imagine Wood Neroli is going to be quite fresher. I will be testing it on a tester strip and on my skin. That Neroli is very prominent. It's one of those notes that when you smell it, you recognize it immediately. It does smell quite a bit like 4711, and it smells like Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford as well. There's an almost resiny, amberish quality to this as well that I can pick up in the background a little bit. This is 4711. They smell very similar, like honestly, very, very similar. So I paid, I believe it was like $69 from Chemist Warehouse for Wood Neroli, and for 4711, $12 from Chemist Warehouse. Very similar in the openings. You get that Neroli note. You've got some citrus notes as well. But the thing that makes them different from one another is the fact that Wood Neroli, it has that green quality to it. You know what it actually smells like to my nose? It smells like CK Eternity. And here is CK Eternity. There's this herbal quality to it that really reminds me of CK Eternity. CK Eternity. Wood Neroli. They're so similar, man. They are very similar. Wood Neroli is like CK Eternity, but with Neroli in it instead. And maybe like a hint of like this resinish, almost amber quality deep in the background. Like it's not very prominent at all. I do get a touch of the woodiness, just like I would get a touch of the woodiness in CK Eternity. They're very similar fragrances. Like, honestly, put these fragrances side by side and then show somebody them, and they're show them blind. I would be very surprised if they listed them as smelling differently. Especially once the Neroli starts, drying off a little bit and it becomes less prominent. Wood Neroli has that same green herbal quality to it. I'm actually blown away. And then 4711. Yeah, 4711 smells like the opening of Wood Neroli, and then beyond the opening, Wood Neroli smells like CK Eternity. So if you're after a very cheap alternative to Wood Neroli, I would actually recommend Calvin Klein Eternity. You can pick this one up for like $30 Australian at Chemist Warehouse. And it's a lot cheaper than the $69-70 for Wood Neroli. But in saying that though, Wood Neroli does have a slightly better quality to the opening. It smells more vibrant, obviously because of the Neroli. But honestly, you can't really go wrong with any of these three fragrances. So if you've ever worn them before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.